Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology once again. And I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about a very important transit which is going to be taking place in December. And there's a confusion because, as per the mean nodes, it's already taken place on the 10th of November. But as per the true nodes that I use, if both exist, that means both have some relevance. In some charts, people actually get the results more from the mean nodes, and in few charts it is applicable as per the true notes. That's the major difference, and in case you feel that there is confusion, so please hear both the readings, like whosoever has made the video on the mean notes, do hear that also, and mine also, no problem. Like something or the other will definitely match up. It's not necessary that everything has to be very, you have to have fixations on these things. So be flexible and see whatever matches and suits you. So from the 2nd of December, this is going to be taking place all the way till the month of July 2025. And that's on the 6th of July when the Nakshatra changes. Rahu is not going to be changing Nakshatra right now, and only Ketu will. And they both will be changing signs on the 29th of May next year, that is 2025. So the whole transit, as you know, cannot be the same. We cannot write it off, or we cannot say that it's going to be a great transit. There are 4 divisions of this transit also. The last division, of course, is going to be in the Leo sign, that is the Navamsa of Sagittarius. So it is going to be moving in reverse in Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn Navamsa in this particular zone of Virgo. So when we talk about, the transit of Ketu in Virgo sign in Uttaraphalguni, I have divided into 3 parts specifically. So how it is going to be giving you the results as per your zodiac signs, I will be sharing my insights in the letter segment. So if you want to understand what exactly is this transit about, what is Ketu in Uttaraphalguni, please stay tuned and you will get all the insights as per the astrology, Vedic astrology, that we should follow. The whole thing, not just one thing. Okay. So let me start sharing with you a small presentation that I have prepared as to how the dates are, what are the dates, and what does it mean, and what is Ketu transit in Uttaraphalguni, in Navamansha, in Nakshatra, in as per the Tara Chakra, how is it going to be? So as you know, every time it is an elaborate one. I cannot just stick to only one thing. Okay. So let's start with the readings. So as you all know, Ketu's transit in Virgo happened in the month of November last year, that is 2023, and that was on 29th of November. October 30th as per the mean notes. Now, Ketu in Virgo sign. What does it mean? This means that it is going to be relatively to, it is easy because it is going to be making you more on the rationalizing part. You will be more into, I think you should be more into servitude attitude during this time. And the ego membrane is not attached to the outcome of one's own servicer, analyst, physician, minister of human service, yet one is often apathetic towards the value and purpose. And Kanya is categorizing for processing, logic mentality also. So these are what the Virgo significations of Ketu are. Now, Ketu will be transiting into and Ketu also in Virgo represents surrender. The more you surrender, the better things get. And it is also about logical argumentation, analysis, disagreement, enfranchisement, and disease. One may perform at higher levels of diagnostic and argumentative skill. One's ability to analyze and discriminative. See, I have already asked you to check, how Ketu's transit in the Hasta Nakshatra has been, if you have not watched that video, so that you can, understand what exactly is this. Now, Ketu will be transiting through Uttaraphalguni from 2nd December till this year till the 6th of July. But the transit of Rahu is not going to be changing till the 2nd of December. It's going to be in the till the 2nd of December next year. It's going to be in the Purva Bhadra, and right now it is in the Uttarabhadrapada. So it is not going to change nakshatras right now, not before 25th of Feb, and Uttaraphalguni 2nd December to the 2024 to the 6th of July, it's going to be in Uttaraphalguni. Till the 29th of May, it's going to be in the Virgo sign, and then moves into Leo. So I will share with you now what is the meaning of Uttaraphalguni transit. So Ketu's transit through Ultaraphalguni in Virgo promotes introspection, spiritual growth, and redefined purpose. This period emphasizes service, practical wisdom, detachment from superficial concerns, and enhances inner growth and self-awareness. Not just that, but it is also good for the ones who have to start anything new. It is also because right opposite Rahu. So it is also an initiator. Service, selflessness, and spiritual awakening, inner growth, detachment, reevaluating relationship. Uttara Falguni, the energy is often linked to commitments in relationships. Ketu's influence could bring realizations that prompt you to reevaluate existing partnerships. Okay. And this also actually will be making a lot of energy shifts in you. You will definitely be understanding the true bonds. You should be connecting with what kind of people. Virgo is associated with health, healing, practicality, and Ketu's transit here will also make you more spiritual towards your physical health. That is why people you will see must have taken up too much of yoga practices, retreats are opening, and holistic methods of healing also, and adopting more mindful and disciplined routines during this time. So this is something which is very common with this the key of Ketu's transit in Uttara Falguni, and Uttara Falguni is the star of patronage also, not to forget that, and this is the star of support, and it is linked with auspicious deeds and bestowal of favors and creation of favorable circumstances. Ketu in this nakshatra will urge detachment from ego, material power, and status, pushing individuals towards the spiritual goals, a deeper connection with inner wisdom, and more selfless outlook in life. And this will also enhance past life karma. So this is also going to be making us learn from our past life experiences, and you will release attachments, and no longer you will be serving the lower cause. Now you are thinking of the bigger cause, higher purpose. All right. That is what is the key theme of this Uttara Falguni Nakshatra transit of Ketu. Now, not just that, we have to see that Ketu's transit in Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, as per the Tara Chakra, will not be favorable for everyone. It is going to be unfavorable. It could be favorable for few also. So, as per the Uttara Falguni Nakshatra, so you have to see what are the planets in Ashwini, Magha, Mula, Pushya, Anuradha, Uttarabhadrapada, Ardhara, Swati, Shatabhisha. If you have any grahas in here, or if you have anything to do with the dasha of these grahas, that is Ketu's dasha, Saturn's dasha, Rahu's dasha. So you people will be feeling the negative results of this transit even more. Like, what can be the negative? It could be that your health suffers, or maybe you have some issues in communication, in relationship, in signing of agreements. You face all these issues, either or, depending on your personal chart, how the placement is. Maybe the intensity is not that much. Maybe you don't feel the negative influence of this transit that much because you have some positive grahas in in the Virgo sign, or you have planets in these also, are benefics. So if it is a Jupiter in Ashwini, so maybe it doesn't give you that negative result of Uttara Falguni transit. So we have to see ourselves. The intensity may vary, but for sure, for these people, you have to be a little extra cautious. Okay. And there are eclipses. That is only set number 1 that I have mentioned, because set number 2 would be not in this sign. So lunar total in Uttaraphalguni would be from on the 14th of March, and this is the time, Delhi time at 12:28 in Aquarius, Sun 29 degrees 44 minutes, and Leo moon 29 degrees 46 minutes. So that means it's going to be in Uttaraphalguni Nakshatra. This eclipse is going to be taking place. Solar partial on the 29th of March 2025 at 16:17 India time, Delhi time, in Pisces, that is 14 degrees 47 minutes in Uttarabhadrapada Nakshatra. So these two nakshatras are Akrant Nakshatra. Now, what are Akrant Nakshatras? That you don't perform any rituals or any auspicious tasks in these two nakshatras. So these become Akrant Nakshatras. So in and around 2 to 3 months time, we should avoid. Okay. So this I've already shared with you. Ketu will be in trine to Taurus and Capricorn when it is transiting in the zone. So it is going to be um, uh, right in trine to Capricorn from 24th January till the 11th Feb. Mercury, Sun in Capricorn, 14 Jan to 12 Feb, and Sun in Taurus, 15th May to 15th June, and Mercury in Taurus, 23rd May to 6th of June. So these are also, Mars will be also in Cancer sign all through. So 3rd April to 7th of June is also going to be in trine. So Taurus, Capricorn, and Cancer signs are going to get impacted. So this is something you have to make a note of for sure when we talk about Ketu's transit. Okay. So these will get impacted at that time. It is very essential to see. Now, remedies, Ketu's mantras, you can recite Om, recite Om Ketuve Namaha, and then you can donate Bij mantra also of Ketu you can recite. Donate in the name of the ancestors, as Ketu is roots from where you have come. So it's better that you propitiate your ancestors, you do the tarpana on the new moons where you've come from actually. Place a picture of the departed ancestors in the south direction, feed the animals with tail, could be any who have tail, and worship Lord Hanuman. And I forgot to mention Lord Ganesha also. You can worship. Charity to the leper patients. All right, these are the remedies. Okay, so also it is going to be in the Navamsa of Pisces because it is moving in reverse. So Pisces 2nd December to 1st January, Aquarius 1st January to 24th Feb, and Capricorn Navamsa from 24th Feb to 29th of May. That is why, and Sagittarius, of course, in the latter segment. So from 25th of May to the 6th of July, it's going to be in Sagittarius, Navamsa in Ultaraphalguni, in the Leo sign. So we must check what exactly you are doing in the Ketu's transit in Uttaraphalguni. How you have to check is that how is the condition of your Pisces, Aquarius, and Capricorn also in your D1 chart. Because we are superimposing now. When Ketu will be transiting here, it will bring in some breaks. It will bring in more of spiritual angle attached to these areas even more. So this is how you should check, the transit, not just saying that, okay, this is going to be the transit only. So we have to see where your Aquarius sign is, where your Pisces, where your Capricorn sign is, where your Sagittarius is also. So this is how the transit positions are to be checked when we are talking about a particular transit of a graha in a nakshatra. So we are dividing into 3 parts. Ketu's transit in Virgo, ruled by Mercury. And then we are looking at Ketu's transit into the nakshatras. So it has transited through Chitra, Hasta, and Uttaraphalguni, not in, it is always in reverse. So that is why Chitra first, then Moon's Hasta, and now Sun's transit, Sun's nakshatra, that is Uttaraphalguni. So when we're talking about this, we have to then go into the minute detail, that is the Navamsa positions also. All right. So we have to see if at all we have any grahas in Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces. So this is not going to be that greater transit. All right. So let's start with the readings for the 12 signs. And this is as per, the transits are based on ascendant, moon, and dasha. Dasha sign, I'll just explain a bit about it again. I've already done a short video on the same, but people still are getting confused. So this is about the dasha. See, when the dasha is changing, when dasha It depends a lot on the dasha, what dasha you're in. Ascendant is something which will tell you, describe that what is the condition of your physical state. Moon is your mental state, how you perceive things. Dasha is maybe, your perspective changes in a particular dasha. That is why your appearance, your relocation, your children, your marriage, all these are dependent on dasha. They don't trigger the events. Dasha and transits don't trigger the event. But for sure, things change. Suppose you are in the dasha of Jupiter. Jupiter is in Virgo sign. So you have to make Virgo your ascendant. Let's not take it this way because now Ketu is also there. So let's take, suppose you have a dasha of Jupiter in Libra sign. So you have to make Libra your ascendant and see where the planets are in your natal chart. So once you know that, yes, this is what is happening in my natal chart, so you will know that, okay, the planets are placed here. So you have to make that your first house, irrespective of your lagna or ascendant. Suppose you are, Capricorn rising, but Libra's Jupiter's dasha is on. So this will change the whole horoscope. So you have to rotate the horoscope actually. Now, in transit also, you have to do the same. You have to make Libra your ascendant and see where the transits are. So this is the 12th house transit, which is going to be taking place, being the ruler of the 11th house Leo, Uttaraphalguni. Uttaraphalguni ruler is Sun and Leo sign. So Sun is the ruler of one sign, that is Leo. So this is going to change the predictions completely. So you should see from your ascendant Capricorn, wherever your moon is, also from Libra sign. That is something which I always try to explain in my videos. And I have seen that people get results from the Dasha sign wise also. So let's start with Aries natives first. So for Aries natives, this transit of Ketu is going to be in Uttaraphalguni Nakshatra. Now, the whole transit cannot be the same as I said, and it is going to be giving the results of the Navamsas also. But to explain the first thing, that this period is the time for your introspection about your career ambitions, and you can be quite aggressive during this time to pursue your goals. You might feel a disconnect from your material world also during this transit. You may find yourself less driven by the public recognition, more interested in the inner spiritual growth. You will also be focused more on your health now. Kids, children, because it's the ruler of the Leo sign also. Detach from ego-driven achievements, focus on cultivating humility and service to others, especially in leadership roles. Now, this also depends on Mercury's condition. So you have to see your Mercury as well. But Mercury rules your third lord, your sixth lord. So paying attention more to your inner growth, to your communication, how you can be more receptive to others' opinions also is the key. You have to be a leader. You have to help others. Also, it is going to be giving different results. So when it is from 2nd December to the 1st of January next year, that is 2025, this is the time you have to be careful about your travels. Your expenditures might increase. You will maybe be visiting some retreat, some kind of spiritual place, or maybe you are going to be connecting with some spiritual gurus. If you are in a foreign land, it could be a little troublesome phase also. You will go through a lot of anxiety, so take care of that. And 1st January to 2025 to 24th of February 2025 is the time period when you should start something new, afresh. Maybe you will get some good ideas now. You might just become very attached to those people who are, pretty much spiritually inclined, who are the guru kind of people, mentors. You might just be starting some new projects also. Servitude attitude is the key also. I've given the remedies in the beginning part. You should do that. Also, it is going to be very positive for the ones who are having any litigation, etc. They just are not able to get the verdict. So this will bring that verdict also. Do not get involved in any kind of controversy during this time. And also in romance, you can have some heartaches can happen, or maybe the people you're dependent on are just moving away from you, and you're just being solo. So you have to do things as per your own mental setup and your own strengths you have to depend on. 24th Feb to the 29th of May. Now, this is the time period when you will be experiencing something, some changes at the workplace. Maybe the people you are dependent on might just become they might just get detached. They don't want to help you. You feel less interested in the work, but you want to be more focused on your home environment. So you have to strike a balance during this time. Your love relationship might just suffer during this time, but yes, starting a new relationship at the workplace can also trigger. Also, this can bring about the authorities or leadership skills in you. So you will be enhancing that. You will be learning more. You have to learn more. In fact, you should, rather than just taking things very light and easy. This is the time you should be more focused, because you're just taking things very you're taking easy on the serious goals and the issues that you have to deal with. So you need to really work on those even more during this time, especially. Okay, so let's see what happens after that, because Uttaraphalguni will be transiting through the Navamsa of um, of Sagittarius also. So we'll discuss that later. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. So for Taurus sign, this transit of Ketu is going to be in the fifth house in the Ultaraphalguni Nakshatra, which is ruled by Sun and is also the ruler of your fourth house. Now, this might just bring some shift in your belief system. This might just give you more inclination towards higher studies, higher learning. You may be prompted to question your spiritual philosophy, explore new teachings, and you will be more aligned to the higher purpose also. This might just bring in too much of security towards children, your inclination towards children even more. You might just realize that your children are growing and you need to plan their future. So your children can be going overseas also. Let go of rigid beliefs and explore new forms of knowledge, especially those who elevate your spiritual understanding. Connect with those. Deeper realization and true commitment will be the key. Also, there is a change in your home front also. Maybe you're going to be shifting from where you live. This can bring about some changes in your personality, and you're going to be not following the hobbies the way you used to. Now you're going to be more towards enhancing your skills, learning more. So this is going to be a very good transit for you in a way, because it's now, but not good for your romantic you. It can bring in detachments from your romantic partner. There can be some misunderstandings also often that we can go through. Also, you will be focused on your finances. You will be looking after your health now. Your perspective is going to change. So spiritual as well as mental health is going to be now requiring that focus, and you will be also more concerned about it. Some educational plans might change. Some shifts are going to be taking place. 2nd December to the 1st of January 2025 is the time period when you will be more interested in communication with people, new people, alliances. This is also a good time to connect with the overseas people. Some connectivity or communication with your own siblings might enhance, and growth can be felt as well here. And some new relationship can trigger during this time as well. This is also a good time to be more innovative, or maybe you'll be going in for some new innovative plans. 1st January 2025 to 24th February 2025 is the time period when you're going to be changing your job. You're going to be shuttling between or switching between the work from home culture to the home working full time. So that is something you'll be more concerned about. Maybe you want to work from home, but you're not able to. You're more obsessed, or maybe you're spending more time with your family this time. Also, you want to, but you are not able to, because there's something which is blocking the energies. Your seniors and bosses are definitely going to be, not supportive of you. So you have to be prepared for that as well. In case you are thinking that kind of support which you expected to come your way is not going to be experienced. So that, see, I'm not saying that it's going to be a bad transit only, but yes, Ketu detaches. Ketu takes you to heights also. Saturn is already there. So probably, you will be actually, touching those skies. The sky is the limit, in fact, So Ketu is flagged. Ketu is also good for the government related jobs. So you can apply and get through that as well during this time. And from 24th Feb to 29th of May, this is the time when you will be exploring some deeper realization, exploring some deeper meaning about spiritual philosophy, growth, new teachings, learning for the higher purpose. Now, this is also going to be making you very practical at the same time. But definitely, you are going to be leaving those rigid belief systems, and now you're going to be be well informed how you can elevate your spiritual understanding. And some gurus, mentors, teachers, you'll be working with them. Your father's health might suffer, so you have to take care of that. All right. So the remedies that I have mentioned in the beginning part, please do hear that. It'll help you all. Coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, this transit of Ketu is going to be in your fourth house, which is not a new thing. It is since last year, 29th of November 2023, this has happened. Now it is going to be changing nakshatra. It is going to be in the nakshatra of Ultaraphalguni from 2nd December to the 5th of July. But this 6th of July. So this is going to be till the 29th of May when it is going to be in Virgo sign. So this transit is definitely very positive for the ones who are waiting for some financial growth. This is going to be making you more inspired to release attachments to material wealth. Though it is giving you that material wealth, but you're not going to be too attached to that. Suddenly you realize that you want to learn more, you want to study more, you want to enhance and upgrade your skills and your partnerships, your business, everything is going to be taking another um, definitely another angle to it. And focus on spiritual abundance rather than material accumulation during this time. This is also good for trusting the higher self, which is going to guide you to the true fulfillment. And communication with your siblings might just be getting sour because it is Leo sign in your third house. It might just give you some kind of irritability also with your family members. Ketu detaches you from family. Maybe you'll be traveling, you'll be shifting out from your place where you were born. You're shifting out, and it might just give you a little bit. See, Ketu transit in the fourth house is not considered to be that great for peace. So lack of peace is there. So if you are more spiritual, you're more satisfied, and you actually depend on the divine, so things are definitely going to be better for you. You need to be more away from or distance yourself from unnecessary obligations, debt, loans. So do not get involved in that. But yes, it is good for you getting involved in in the spiritual realms now. Learn more about the scriptures about your your culture, your traditional values. So that will be good. Okay. And good for communication skills, enhancing yourself, learning more writing. Maybe you will be developing to write. The writing skills might enhance. You will be more focused on the work during this time rather than your home environment. Also, I've divided into three parts till 29th of May, how this transit is going to be, because the whole transit can't be the same. 2nd December to the 1st of January is the time period when you will experience some changes at the workplace. You might just make some modifications here and there to grow. You might just learn something new. You might just upskill yourself. You want to meet those kinds of people who are actually helping you grow financially, as well as how you can just explore your hidden you, your potential, so that you actually modify yourself also towards better. That is something which is going to be very encouraging, and you'll be able to finish off your tasks, and then you take up something new also, something different out of the league. All right, that is quite possible. Think out of the box. Also, don't get confused and illusioned by what others are doing and others are growing, you're not. So don't get influenced by that. Should not bog you down. 1st January 2025 to 24th Feb 2025 is the time when you will be more focused on learning spiritually. You'll be growing. Let go of the rigid belief system, explore new forms of knowledge. This will give you, this will elevate your spiritual understanding. Take care of your father's health. There is a strong possibility of change, travels. It might just be a theft that can give you some area of worry. So just be careful about your documents. Also, 24th February till the 29th of May is the time when you have to be taking care of your health. This can bring in too much of you know uh, problems in your relationship. Also in partnership business, you can have issues with your in-laws, you can have troubles also. So you need to take care of your mental setup during this time even more. You can be really very practical, so you should be more spiritually inclined and make decisions wisely. This can be the time when you might just be getting into the nitty gritties of everything, or maybe into research oriented mindset also. Good for occult sciences. If you want to learn something, then you can be doing that as well. Given the remedies in the beginning part, please do hear that. Coming to the next one, that is Cancer. So for Cancer natives, this transit of Ketu is going to be in Virgo sign in Ultaraphalguni Nakshatra. So this is going to be from the 2nd December to the 29th of uh, 29th May 2025 in the Virgo sign, and then the last pada is going to be in Leo sign. So for Cancer natives, this is the Ultaraphalguni transit, and this can be very significant for your relationship, especially with your family members, particularly business as well as romantic. Also, you may feel detached from your people. You really don't want to connect with people who don't have any purpose. So you feel that, oh, this is not serving the purpose, or this is not the relationship that I wanted, so you may feel detached from people who no longer serve your higher purpose, or find that these relationships no longer hold the same meaning. So this transit may bring about a period of solitude, and this is a time to reflect on your personal needs, and you will definitely be connecting with those who are going to resonate with your soul's journey. Few people you'll be connecting. Ketu in the third house, any which ways, detaches you from others. So it could be a forced detachment, or it could be that you yourself understand people and you get to know that no, this is not worth it. So all that is going to take place when Ketu is in Uttara Falguni, especially. So that kind of an energy is going to play out when the whole transit, of course, is not going to be the same. So from 2nd December to the 1st of January next year, that is 2025, this is the time when you will explore the hidden realms, and good for understanding yourself. You may experience a lot of spiritual pursuits. You'll be following spiritual pursuits, you'll be traveling to the spiritual places, religious places, some kind of uh, you know uh, energy which is like bringing in solitude even more. You're understanding your hidden potential. Also traveling to the overseas lands is also quite likely. Father's health might suffer, you have to take good care of that. There can be some confused state of mind also in making decisions, so you have to be more wise, and do not get into any kind of litigation, loans, expenditures. Unnecessary expenditures can also crop up, because you're mentally not feeling um, positive at times. So avoid expenses on things that really don't matter to you later on. 1st January to 24th of February is the time that you have to take care of your health. You have to take care of your mental setup. Ketu's transit in Uttara Falguni will make you more spiritual, actually. It's a sun's nakshatra, so it gives you that power to be more spiritual, and you get stronger with that. Each and every passing day you get stronger and bold, because and this is also the transit where you have to take care of your health. A lower abdominal region, maybe during this time period you have to go through a surgical process, or you're driving and you meet with an accident. Sorry to say that, but you have to take care of yourself as well. And also, this is a good time period for learning occult sciences, anything to do with astrology, any research oriented mindset if you have, so you can get into that. This might just bring in some changes at the workplace also. Some chemistry and bonding with your partner, with your in-laws, with the people who are in your close vicinity might change. 24th Feb to the 29th of May is the time period when you might just have friction with your partner, or maybe the chemistry and bonding is going to change with your partner. Also in your relationship you will have troubles, or this is not the time period to get into a relationship. It's a solitude period. This might just bring in people who are going to absorb your energies, deplete your energies. So you need to be very strong during this time. Be practical also, at the same time be spiritually inclined. The Ketu is a very detaching graha, but this is a very good time period to take you to places and heights also. It will definitely give you that leadership skill, the quality that you really, the leadership quality that you really were looking for. You will grow spiritually, you will grow even in your uh, leadership skills as well. So you will learn more. So when you're learning more, you're in solitude, you're in isolation, you're spending more time to learn things in isolation. So you might just be, busy doing all that. To upgrade yourself, you really need to be alone, right? So that kind of an issue, that kind of a thing can also come up. So this is what the transit is about. You please hear the recording that I have, the remedies that I have given in the beginning part, that will help you sail through this transit as well. Coming to the next one, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this transit of Ketu is in your second house. And this second house transit is not just now, it's 29th of November 2023. This transit has been taking place and it's going to end only next year, 29th May 2025. So this is the two nodes I'm talking about. Ketu is going to be in your Lagneshi's Nakshatra, that is Sun's Nakshatra Uttaraphalguni. And this is from the 2nd December to the 29th of May in Virgo sign. So this is a strong influence due to Sun's rulership, of course, and Ketu here might bring a period of spiritual awakening, particularly regarding your sense of identity, ego, and personal power. You may experience a detachment from the desire for fame, recognition, social status, focusing instead on internal development and selfless acts of service. Let go of the need for external validation, embrace humility and inner power during this time. And also, this is not going to be the similar kind of a transit when we talk about the Navamsas. But surely this is a very positive transit for you to explore more, understand your own family members deeply. You will know who's who. You will get to know about your finances also. Finances have been depleting because Ketu is in your second house. But this is also going to be enhancing and upgrading you, in isolation, you're working and you're internally growing. This is from 2nd December to the 1st of January is the time period when you can have some health issues or some mental detachments. You feel more. You may experience it as, that you're moving away from the desire for recognition and social status also. This is going to be good for the ones who are looking at the, um, with a different perspective, things at a very different level. Also, it is going to change your personality. It is going to give you some learnings related to occult sciences or getting into the depth and detail of everything. It will take you to heights also. If you are in the government organization, this is a very positive time period to join a job and take that status, to get back the status. So this is also a very positive time period for that. Also, there are certain people who are going to be, uh, giving you that confused state of mind. Illusions, can come up regularly. So just take charge and be more, dependent on your own wisdom, rather than depending on others. Also make your own decisions, strong decisions, bold decisions now. This is a good time period for that. Expenditures might increase, travels might increase also. 1st January to 24th of February is the time period when you have to, connect with your business relations, partners. This is the time when you might just join a government job again and take care of your health also during this time, lower abdominal region. Also, this is going to be bringing about some, focus on your travels, your journeys towards spiritual realms, even more. Your partner is going to get detached and going to be maybe working, or maybe your partner is going to be traveling or is overseas. There can be some detached energies you can feel during this time with the partner. Also, maybe you're working long hours, you're not spending more time with each other. And this is also the time period when the partner becomes very spiritually inclined. Okay. and becomes very indifferent also at times. 24th Feb to the 29th of May is the time period you have to be careful. Don't get involved in any kind of loans, litigations, take care of your health. And also this is a good time period to connect with your the servitude attitude, maybe with your colleagues, with your friends, with your partners. You can be connecting and taking their help and advice also, but not a good time period to ignore your health. This is the time you need to take care of your health, and this will make you more earthy. Maybe you'll be connecting with the inner self more, and the inner power, the uh, embrace humility, as I said. So this is a positive time period for that, and good for occult sciences also, if you want to learn more, if you want to grow in the spiritual realms. Okay, I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Please do hear that. It'll really help you sail through this phase of uh, Ketu in Uttaraphalguni. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this transit of Ketu is as it is in your first house, since 29th of November. I know it's not been a very easy go for you guys, especially because in the first house, this is the time, which has given you too much of detachment and humiliation, and people have been, but you've learned your lessons with the Ketu in the first house. It has shown you a very different um, angle, to life, spiritual angle, I would say, or maybe somewhere where, you realize how is your self-image in front of you. So you are just learning more about yourself now. In this nakshatra ruled by sun, now this is the time to release old habits, outdated self-image and self-critical tendencies. You may feel the need to retreat inwardly to heal past wounds or revisit old karmic patterns related to your health, daily routine, service to others. Seek spiritual healing and liberation from self criticism. Find peace by serving others without expecting anything in return. Uh, this is actually, going to be giving you that isolating energies also. This is not the time to dwell on the negatives. You have to see how you can grow. You have to check your own potential, where you can grow also. You are quite detached, and your partner is very demanding right now with Rahu in the seventh house, right opposite. So this is the time to quit your karma with your people around you. Ketu in the first house will make you do that. Also, three parts I've divided this whole transit into. That is from the 2nd of December till the 29th of May 2025. So 2nd December to 1st of January, this is the time when you will be connecting with people who are spiritually very, very inclined. You will grow spiritually. This can bring in some confusion in your relationship also, or maybe you're detaching energy there. But for sure, this is a good time period to start any new venture. If you want to understand how you can save money, how you can invest, how you can be doing well in your overall lifestyle, you can improve on that. And this will make you too much into too involved into the spiritual realms now, and it will take you to heights if you are applying for any government examination, government job, etc. So this is a good time period for that also. Expenditures might increase, or because of somebody in the family who's unwell. That can also happen. So just take good care of that. And don't expect too much from your relationships. 1st January to the 24th of February is the time period when you will be more inclined towards finances. Now, you might just go in for some change of job, change of place, and this might just bring in too much, involvement on your health also. Maybe you're focused on your health now. Do not get involved in any kind of litigation, loans. Don't take any loans. This might bring in some complication in relationship, if at all you have been going in for a divorce or separation. So this might just trigger that even more. So I think if you want to give it some time, so this 1st January period to the 24th of February, you should avoid. So this will actually balance things out later. And also, if you want to reconcile, so you can reconcile also with your partner in the future. This is also good for competitive success, examination. If you want to travel for growth, you want to explore some uh, different realms, you can do that. If you want to grow in your business, so new business prospects are also coming through, coming your way from the overseas places. Uh, for 24th February till the 29th of May, this is the time period when you should be connecting with your children. Children are going overseas. Maybe you're going to be sending them for studies, higher learning, higher studies. Your partner is going to be, from the, I would say, past. Maybe ex-partner is coming back into your life. It might just bring in some commotion. You might feel very uneasy. Or maybe in your current relationship also, you're having some issues to deal with. So take good care of yourself and do not get carried away in your relationships. Just don't mix your work and relationship together. It is two separate things that you have to strike a balance. Friendship, relationships, you have to be drawing a line now. And this will also help you heal yourself, come out of the pain that you have been going through. It's a good time period. You should do that. And if you want to learn occult sciences, if you want to take up some hobby during this time, maybe, healing others, um, yeah, maybe, taking into astrology, learning scriptures, mantra siddhi. So this is a good time period for that. All right. I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Please do the remedies. They'll help you heal yourself and come out of the um, issues that you're dealing with till now. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Libra. So for Libra natives, this transit of Ketu since 29th November 2023 to 29th of May 2025 is in your 12th house. Now, it is there. It was earlier in the Nakshatra ruled by Mars, then Moon. Moon's Nakshatra was also giving you a lot of troubles here and there, but now it is going to be in Sun's Nakshatra, which is definitely very positive for you. So now is the time period you will connect with your friends, with your children. The creative expression is going to enhance, and you are going to be finding some pleasures through the creative energies of yours. Now you will align, yourself with the soul's mission in a way. Okay, it's time to be more spiritually creative, where you might be getting inspired to connect with your inner child, and how you can express yourself in more spiritual aligned ways. Just detach yourself from the shallow desires or the shallow people who really don't mean anything to you in this world. So just stay away from them and be more creative. Your creative endeavors are definitely going to enhance you and more fulfilling. So that way it is good, but yeah, expenditure wise, you have to be careful. You have to be cautious that you do not spend on things that you really don't need. Maybe some litigation, disease, you're spending too much, the outflow is too much. So you need to really be cautious about that. But yes, in the foreign land, it can bring in some troubles here and there. But with this transit, till now you have been experiencing, but now it is going to be giving you that healing touch. So you're going to be recovering from the losses that you have incurred till now. And also, I've divided into three parts from 2nd December 2024 to 29th May 2025, three parts. So how it is going to be. 2nd December to the 1st of January 2025, this is the time period when you will be focused more on your health, on your fitness. In your regime, you'll be really very meticulous now. So you will be working in isolation, solo. You want to understand your surroundings better. You want to heal yourself. You want to fix whatever the loss has been done to you. So now is the time that you should be less self-critical and work on yourself, on your desires, on your body, on your goals. This will give you that as well, and you will be successful. Don't get illusioned by what others are saying and doing. Just focus on yourself and don't be too emotionally inclined. Also be more practical. And 1st January 2025 to 24th February 2025 is the time period when you will definitely be more creative. You'll be more aligned with your soul's mission now. Some new projects you'll be getting now. Now is the time you will be working harder, healing yourself in relationship as well as in your workplace. Now is the time that you should connect with your inner child and express yourself in more spiritual aligned ways. And also, this is good for dealing with the losses or the creative endeavors that you can put in. Um, you should have put in, but you didn't, but now you will. So this is also a good time period to be more serious approach in your overall growth and your relationship also. Now you will be reconciling some ex partner who has harmed you, who has hurt you. Now you will be able to come out of that also. That scar that you have gone through, now you will be healing that, and it'll be fulfilling also. And do the remedies that I've prescribed in the beginning part. That is good. In case you have children, they will be leaving you and going overseas from 24th Feb to 29th of May. In between this time period, you'll be preparing for that also. So pack the bags and send them off. It's a good time period. All right. Coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So for Scorpio natives, this transit of ascendant moon dasha sign, I've explained what is that. So just here before Aries readings, I've explained what is dasha sign also. So for Scorpio natives, this is the time period where Ketu is transiting your 11th house, and it is now going to be in Ultaraphalguni Nakshatra. This is definitely a very positive time period. Ketu in the 11th house has given you detachment from your friends. You have come to know who's who now. So it actually, depletes or we can say it detaches you from the negative energies. Now you're connecting with the people who are very spiritually inclined, who are good, who can uplift you. Now in Uttara Falguni, which is your Leo sign nakshatra, the 10th house nakshatra can impact your home life, family, private world. You may feel a need to withdraw from family obligations or home related matters in search of deeper emotional and spiritual truths. This might be the time to realize that material comfort cannot provide the inner peace you seek. Focus on inner emotional growth and spirituality. Find comfort in solitude or in the company of like-minded individuals who are spiritually inclined. This is the key. It can bring in some changes at the workplace also now. You will grow. Maybe you're expanding. You know what to do now, whom to connect, maybe some collaborations, people connecting with you who are very spiritually inclined or like-minded people, as I said. You'll be connecting now. And now you're growing in your karma, in your work, at your professional career growth, which is also indicated. So this will make you pull those energies, attract those people and those energies even more. Now, the whole period cannot be the same, so I've divided into 3 parts from 2nd December to the 29th of May. How it is going to play out in your case, I'm going to be sharing my insights on the same. 2nd December to the 1st of January, this is a time maybe you'll be concerned about your children's health, or maybe you're going to be discussing with those people you'll be talking about your children, or maybe you're discussing some new projects. You're very creative. You're going to be painting, drawing, or maybe some artistic bent of mind. That is good. Or you will connect with your ex-partner, and or maybe you will just detach yourself completely after connecting with the partner, and then you heal yourself. The pain and the kind of issues that you have been dealing with till now, you will be able to heal them. Learning astrology, learning occult sciences, this is also the time period that you can do. You can learn spiritual truths. You will come to know, what is it that makes you satisfied in a particular area. Work-wise also, you will feel that satisfaction. But yes, health as well as your children are going to be the concern areas during this time period. So be careful, and don't get involved in any ex relationship right now. It might just be an illusion. You might just get confused and get back to that partner, and then you realize that this was not worth it. So you have to be cautious about that. 1st January 25 to 24th February 2025 is the time period you might just be going in for some change of business, change of job, change of place, relocation. There is quite a strong probability of that. Learning more, enhancing and upgrading yourself. You might just not be able to spend more time at the home front. You're spending more time at the workplace. Your work is expanding. You're really working harder now. And that focus and attention is also required. You will be really, working on your abilities, your potential now. So learn and enhance and be more creative. And this is also the time when you might just sell your property also. Drive safely during this time. I would say 24th Feb to 29th of May is the time period when you will be communicating with the ones who actually upgrade you. You want to connect with those kinds of people only who are actually giving you that support. You don't want to meet those kinds of people who are just pulling you down. There are some emotional setbacks that you go through during this time, so you want to avoid. You should avoid, in fact. Travels might be a little cumbersome. Writing is the key. Maybe you want to write all the negatives and just, burn them, or just, that's a remedy that I always give. If you want to come out of or get rid of the negative energy surrounding you, you should write them. And then, you should just either strike them off, or you can just burn them and just flush them. That is something that you can do during this time. All right. And also, this will make you quite involved in spiritual realms. You're going to be maybe some home related matters. You'll be actually leaving, and you'll be focused more on your work, and you'll be meeting those kinds of people also. So withdraw from family obligations and depend on your inner peace and growth first. Okay. So don't be too involved. Don't be too involved in the family affairs during this time. If you want to sell off your property, you can do that. You might just get good price also. Okay. Coming to the next one, I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Please do the remedies. They'll help you. Coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. So for Sagittarius natives, this transit of Ketu is in your 10th house. So since 29th November 23 to 29th May 2025, it's going to be in Virgo sign, and I'm going to be talking about Ketu's ingress in Ultaraphalguni Nakshatra, which is your 9th house ruler. Now, this is a very beautiful time period for for growth. You might influence, get influenced, or you might just influence your communication during this time period. You might just change the way you speak and communicate with others. You're going to be intellectually growing now. You could experience a shift in how you express yourself, potentially feeling detached from the superficial conversations. Now you're going to be doing something in depth, and it can be that you're going to be more focused on spiritual and meaningful discussions. Learning might take a more metaphysical or philosophical dimension now. Let go of the superficial interactions. Do not just be looking for petty issues. Do not get involved in any petty arguments also during this time. Also, you feel a little detached from your work. You feel that it's all superficial. I don't want to do this. But this is not the right way to deal with the situation. You need to be focused. You have to have a balance, strike a balance, work-life balance, so that you grow. Ultimately, this is not the time period to make any major decisions. Status quo. Please maintain status quo. If at all you're thinking of changing a job, I don't think so. You should be going in for that right now. This is not going to be a good change or favorable change. It's better that you do it once Saturn leaves the zone and transits your Pisces sign and Rahu switches places. So after May only, you should be going in for some change if you want to. Any kind of legal matters, legal battles, or health issues, if you're dealing with, now is the time you will get that relief also gradually. This is also the time you have to take care of your father's health. Now, I have divided into three parts the time period from 2nd December to 29th May next year. So, from 2nd December to 1st of January is the time period when you will be focused more on your home environment. You should be concerned about yourself right now rather than your family, your home. You're obsessed with that. So that is something you have to be cautious about. Maybe some renovation is going on and you're spending too much time there. You don't want to. You have a lot of work. You have lots on plate, but you're not able to balance it. So you need to strike a balance, Don't fall prey to the superficialities of other things and other people. It's better that you get involved in something which is very creative, very practical, and very um, I would say something which is very in depth, not superficial. Okay, don't fall prey to that, and also connect with those people who are actually giving you that support right now, not the ones who are pulling you down. And from 1st January to 24th February 2025 is the time when you will connect with those kinds of people who are spiritually growing. You will be maybe busy doing your practical, your presentations, you're working on your communication skills, you're learning a language, you're traveling, you're actually upgrading yourself. You will be meeting those kinds of people and friends also. You will be making of those kinds, who are going to be intellectually inclined and not superficial friends, who are running after the material realms even more. So this is a good time period to have a good social interaction with those people who are giving you the higher ideals. So connect with those kinds of people now. And lastly, 24th Feb to 29th of May is the time period to discuss about your finances more with your family members, with the people who are going to upgrade you, not the ones who are going to demote you. So you have to have cordial relationships with those kinds of people only. And expenditures might increase during this time, so save money, save for the rainy day. And also, this can be the time when you're thinking about practically about your job change. So this might not be a good time period. As it is, I've told you not to make any decisions regards to your job. If you are working, definitely it depends on your personal chart, of course. This is all a general reading, not a personalized one, but still, if at all Ketu is in the Navamsa, or in such a way it's forming a connection, so you need to be careful about your finances, about your job, about your current affairs. So you have to be careful about all these things. Do not make any impulsive and hasty decisions, especially during this time period. I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Do those remedies. They'll help you sail through this transit, which is a little difficult, but better than the Hasta transit, of course. Coming to the next one, that is Capricorn. So for Capricorn natives, you must understand that Ketu is transiting your ninth house, and whenever Ketu transits a particular zone, Rahu is right opposite. Ketu has been transiting this zone from 29th of November and will be there till the 29th of May 2025. 29th November 2023 last year to 29th May 2025, 18 good months. So it is the 12th house from your 10th. That means you have been having or experiencing some problems at the workplace often. Father's health has been off and on not doing good to you. And here it is going to be also about your finances, self-worth. This can bring about a revaluation of your material and financial goals also. You might have been going through that, detachment, because it's the eighth house ruler, which is the nakshatra it is going to be transiting. This Ketu is going to be transiting. So you may feel detached from the pursuit of wealth, status, realizing the true security comes from spiritual fulfillment. Maybe you'll be getting involved in some occult sciences. You may be drawn to simplify your life and release attachments to possessions and monetary gains. Detach from materialism. This is the best time to do so. And also focus on your inner growth, inner security, spiritual wealth. I know I'm not sounding very practical when I'm talking about this, because Rahu is the one which actually gives you that materialistic approach. But when Ketu is in the ninth house, your belief system, your spirituality, your own potential, you just start looking at it. And it is in the nakshatra, which is the eighth house nakshatra. Ruler is eighth house, Leo sign ruler. So what happens, it is forming a connection where you need to really, focus on your inner growth. There are certain people who are going to be bringing you down. You will be actually off and on going through all of those, since Ketu has transited here. But thankfully, this is the time when you will realize these things. And as it is, Saturn is leaving your, first house, it's leaving that. So it is also a good time period that you're heading to. So it is all balanced out now. So the balancing factor is that you will grow in your finances, you will grow at your workplace only if you leave all that. Don't run after these things. These are all superficial things, which is actually, you're running after and you're not getting it. So once you leave things that you really want in your life, you get it. I've seen that myself. So just let go of this, and then you see that things fall in place for you also. Inner security you will get. Okay, that is something which is very much possible during this time. Also, I've divided into three parts. The whole transit from 2nd December to 29th of May is not going to be the same. So 2nd December to 1st of January, it is going to be giving you the results like, you'll be communicating with others, with your siblings. Maybe they'll help you out. Some presentations you're going to be preparing. You're going to be learning more. You're teaching. And this is also a good time to connect with your, siblings, people who are going to upgrade you. So this is like, also the time when you will not be able to focus more on the home environment. You're just letting go of, maybe you're selling off your property, you're getting out of the place where you live, or you're having a lot of short distance travels also during this time. But you learn more. um, any kind of PR, visa, etc. If you're thinking of, so I would say applying. If you have done, it's okay. But if you can avoid, so this is not the time period to do so. There can be something amiss here and there in the paperwork, etc. So you have to be cautious. There can be a theft also at this time. Your own documents. Very important documents. So you have to be careful. 1st January 25 to 24 Feb 2025 is the time period when you are focused more on your wealth generation. And this will bring in those kinds of people who are going to be helping you with this, experts, how you can invest, what kind of relationship works for you. All these things you'll be working and will be worried also about, because this might just deplete your finances also. Fulfillment of desires is actually very far from getting fulfilled. So this is not the time to make major changes. If you want to join a job, it's okay, you can join, but maybe it is not long-lived, it's short-lived. So all that can happen, but at the same time, this will give you that support from the divine. Something out of the blue will definitely come and outshine, and will give you that support. So be prepared that this is the time for spiritual fulfillment. Any which ways Ketu is in your ninth house, it is going to give you that spiritual growth and spiritual fulfillment. It's just the minuscule part I'm discussing. Okay, the whole transit is not going to be the same. So it is going to be a very minuscule part which is going to be giving you some something amiss, here and there. Friends might just become foes. You just not be you're not able to recognize who's who, clearly, and then they backstab you. That kind of a situation can also happen. Expenditures might increase, or savings might deplete. So you have to be cautious about that. Also, from the 1st Jan to the 24th Feb, this is the period where you have to be cautious. 24th Feb to 29th of May is a good transit for you. You will definitely grow. You will be detached from the worldly desires, and you will now understand where the success lies. You will be successful, you will be practical, you'll be making some major important decisions also during this time, and you will meet the right kind of people also. Cultural differences might just be bridged. So this might just bring in those kinds of people who are actually, from different community maybe, and you learn more from them. And also, this is the time when you will be in that isolation zone at times, and you will learn more. You're working too much, too long hours. So you're in that isolation zone also. Less time for the family and more time uh, with your workplace, people at the workplace also. Not a good time for the ex relationship to communicate with you or come back to you. So this is not going to be a good time period. I've given the remedies in the beginning part. Do those remedies. It will definitely help you come out of the issues that you're dealing with till now. And of course, Saturn is going to be, after getting direct, giving you, after the 20th of November, giving you very good results any which ways. Okay. Grow spiritually, learn more. Okay. Coming to the next one, that is Aquarius. So for Aquarius natives, this transit of Ketu is in your 8th house. And since 29th November 23 till the 29th May 2025, this transit is in the 8th house. The 8th house transit makes you very um, involved in the spiritualities, spiritual realms. This will impact your self-expression, career, public life, but it will give you that deeper exploration of your authentic self also. You might feel a pull away from the worldly ambitions and more into the philanthropic goals, or maybe something to do with spirituality. Now this is the time when you have to align your career with your soul's purpose. Okay, now you will be shifting because you're drifting apart from your whatever you have been doing till now. With this Ketu from 2nd of December till the 29th of May is going to be in the nakshatra ruled by Sun, in which is the rule of your 7th house. So this is definitely going to be giving you that public recognition, also with the personal fulfillment. Okay, and what is your soul's purpose? You will really get that clarity. So it is definitely very positive time for you. If you are into occult sciences, if you are into medical stream, this is a very good time for you. Any which ways, it's going to be good for the ones who are into finance, admin, HR. This is a very good time period, and you will learn how to manage your finances also very well. And this is also going to be giving you some, a different spheres to look into. Now you're not just superficially doing things. You're going to be actually away from the societal norms, and now you're into that. Yeah, I want to do this my way. So the deeper learning, deeper meanings you will get to know. Okay. Because Ketu is a spiritual planet, we must understand. It's in the Uttaraphalguni. So you will get the leadership skills also. Now you will become a leader, government related jobs. If you want to be a doctor, if you want to be getting into any kind of technical things. So this is a good time period. Now, the whole transit can't be the same. I have divided into three parts from 2nd December this year to 29th May 2025. So 2nd December 24 to 1st January 2025 is the time period when you can have some major decisions as regards to your finances. I should not be investing here. I should be investing here. I should be parking my funds here. I should not be. So all that you will be juggling into. Also, how to connect with your family members. Maybe you will be organizing a puja or some kind of, religious functions or ceremonies at home. You are going to be saving money now. Whatever expenditures have happened, to show others off, now you're going to be cutting down on that. At least you're growing. Now you're internally growing. Your perspective is changing with this Ketu. And from 1st January to 24th of February, this is going to be also a very positive time period to understand yourself, the deeper realms, the deeper meaning about your life, about how you can grow internally, externally, both. And this is also the time when you will be going in for change. You might just change your place, change your job. Maybe you have to go for a surgical operation, which is going to be a good thing for you. Maybe something which you were carrying till now you're going to be taking it off your body, offload it. So that kind of a surgical operation is also going to take place. Read between lines. It could be that you're just moving and drifting apart from the toxic people. That is also a surgical operation for me. So you might just come out of those realms. Also, 24th February till the 29th of May, you might be traveling overseas. It could be cumbersome, but yes, your expenditures are going to increase on health. So you need to take good care of that. But you will be really growing spiritually now. This is also good for getting connected to a philanthropic organization, NGO or something. Leper patients, if you can just work with the organization who's helping those leper patients. So this is a good time period for that. Personal fulfillment will definitely be there when 24th Feb to 29th of May. You will feel quite recharged, I would say. Spiritually, you're growing in this transit. The whole transit is definitely very positive for you. And you're going to be changing now, shifting from what you are completely. It is going to be a 360 degrees, or I can say 180 degrees shift, which is going to be occurring in your life now. So enjoy this transit. I would say that learn. And if you want to join a course, or if you want to just join something which can make you grow, so this is also a very good time period. All right. Enjoy. So coming to the next one, that is the last sign, that is Pisces. All right. So for Pisces natives, this transit of Ketu is in your 7th house, and it's not just now, it's since 29th of November 23 to 29th of May 2025. I'm talking about the true nodes. People get confused that why I'm talking about these kinds of dates. But there is a difference between true and the mean nodes. And I take the true nodes because Rahu Ketu get direct also. Now, finally, this is going to be in the Nakshatra ruled by Ultaraphalguni after the Moon's Nakshatra, after the after the Mars Nakshatra, then Moon's, and then now Sun, because it moves backwards. So in Pisces sign, this for the Pisces sign, this transit is in the 7th house. So Uttaraphalguni can influence your spiritual and subconscious realms now. This transit might draw you into a period of solitude where you are forced to confront your past karmic patterns and release old emotional baggages. And you might experience a sense of disillusionment or detachment from material pursuits. Focus on spiritual growth now and healing. Let go of the past emotional attachments and find peace through introspection, because this is your seventh house. Seventh house is the house of public, and this is bringing detaching energies in your partner. And you can become, rather, because Rahu is in the first house, you can become very demanding from your partner. So the best is to balance things out. You need to actually, learn your past patterns and how you can come out of that, how you can offload the baggage that you're carrying from a long time. And this is a good time period to reconcile with your partner. It is a good time period to start a new relationship. Do not get involved in any litigation. Take care of your health, loans, etc. If you want to pay off, all that is going to happen, but not the whole period is going to be the same. So I've divided into three parts from 2nd December to 29th May. The whole period cannot be the same of Uttaraphalguni. So I have divided into three parts, and then one part is in the Leo sign. So that's different. So in the Virgo sign, Uttaraphalguni, 2nd December 24 to 1st January 2025. Now, this is the time period when you will be focused on yourself. You should, now you will know how I can grow. You'll be in that solitude. You will be learning now. You want to see how, through people. So for that, you are actually, working on your emotions. You don't want to carry that baggage. You don't want to carry that emotional, deeper emotional baggages, with, oh, I want to be, or maybe, somebody who's pushing you to do things. So you are now coming out of those realms. So this is going to be good for detaching yourself from material pursuits and getting more involved in the spiritual growth and healing. So you will be maybe changing your perspective now, change of job, change of place, all that can happen. But do not get influenced or too involved or influenced by anybody who is a foreigner or somebody who, you think that you can depend on. That person only might just backstab you. So that is something you have to be cautious about. 1st January 25 to 24th February 2025 is the time period when you will be traveling overseas, getting involved in some spiritual realms. Maybe you're going to be self-introspecting, or you will have some issues in the foreign lands while journey, while traveling, while staying in the foreign land might be a little cumbersome also. So anxiety can grow exponentially. So that is something you have to be cautious about. If you're traveling overseas, you should be prepared. Maybe you're a student native and you're going overseas, so it might just be giving you some difficulty. As it is, Saturn is also in your 12th house, so it might just give you some complication here and there. But it is good if you connect with those kinds of people or organizations, philanthropy, or maybe the ones who are growing, or helping NGOs or extending help, charitable organizations, educational, or maybe some kind of old age homes, orphanages. So if you connect with those, blind schools, so if you connect with those, then this will balance out the energies, because you need to learn now. This is the time to grow. This is not the time to be again carrying that baggage and just carrying those emotions. No, you have to change. This is what is going to be making you grow in life, and explore more, be more innovative. Okay, learn more, be more innovative. This is also good for joining a government organization if you want to. 24th February till the 29th of May. Now that's the time period when you will make new friends. This is the time when you will be more in that zone of healing, helping others heal also. And you will be very practical also during this time, not too emotional. You will meet those kinds of people who are actually seeking you. They're coming for advice, they're coming for learning more from you, or they want to know what exactly they should be, what path they should be taking. So help them. Maybe your siblings, maybe your friends, maybe the people you're mixing with, they need you. So you be by them, be by their side. Help them grow, help them learn, help them heal. Okay. This is the time actually, where Ketu is in the Virgo sign. So this is the time when you should be working on your health, on serving others and healing others also, any which way. That is the key. That's the only key. So maybe you're going to be learning astrology during this time. You're taking courses, you're teaching others, you're going in for those lectures, where, you're addressing people who are into spirituality in that zone, maybe you are. But, anything which gives you satisfaction is spiritual for me. So maybe you will be doing, taking that path now. You will get that path now. Okay. So this is what this transit is about. Please do the remedies that I have prescribed in the beginning part. They'll help you. They definitely will help you if at all you are having any kind of issues that you're dealing with. So that is definitely going to help you. The remedies are there. And the initial summary part is definitely very, very important. Please do hear the summary part. It is going to help you understand this transit better. That what is Ketu in Uttaraphalguni, what is Ketu in Virgo, what are the dates, what are the Navamsas of Nakshatra and Navamsha dates. So please do hear the summary part. All right. Thank you so much and God bless. And I hope this Ketu transit in Uttaraphalguni brings light in everyone's life and everybody gets spiritually inclined and grows spiritually as well. Thank you so much for watching. Stay blessed.